Hi, Taurus. Today is all about you in the month of June. So, in the month of June, we have the summer solstice. It's coming up the 20th and the 21st, and that's the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. So, let's think about that. What is coming into light this summer for me? Maybe this month of June will be a time that will bring about changes and clarity for you. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about feeling the things. It's about the intuition. It's about love. It's about possibly even a new love, or maybe even just being receptive to the thought of love. Maybe you're thinking maybe it's time to feel those things again and allow yourself to date and to love again. All right. Got a lot of new stuff coming up for you. Things in the past have been a little bit on the harder than usual side. Let's take a look. Look, this is a love reading. The lovers here on the bottom. That's the current energy on the bottom of the deck. In the past, there was the devil there, and the devil, look how he's got them chained up to him. They can just take those chains off of their necks anytime they want to, but they're attached through addiction, through the lesser of two evils sometimes, the path of least resistance, the negative self-talk. All of those things might be playing a role in what's going on with this devil and the thought processes you might be going through right now. The Ace of Swords also in your past, but it's a card about setting a plan into motion. It's having the thought that maybe you'd like to see something happen. It's communicating and talking to somebody, and it's followed by your current situation, which is the Ace of Cups. Being able to feel the things. Maybe love is coming in. Maybe there's a connection with somebody. Maybe this setting a plan into motion is something that has happened, and now you are stepping forward into love. Look what we've got here in the future. This is my, well, let's build a house and a home and have a family together card. There may be an engagement coming. You may already be engaged, but this is a card of the future. But there is somebody in your life here, and possibly a marriage or a new home, buying a new home, something wonderful that you're celebrating coming up in the future. Also, too, in the future is the Two of Wands, and this is about planning and making a future, deciding what you want to do and how you want to spend your time. I love this. It looks like we have seen the love. You fall in love here, communicated it, and then now maybe it's time to make that announcement that it's time for the wedding. Who can say, right? You never can tell. Never can tell. Six of Swords is coming up for you. Time to find something that water that's a little bit less rocky. Things might have gotten bumpy there for you. It could have been a bump. It doesn't mean in your relationship. It could be just any sort of situation that might have been a little rough and rocky. And now it's looking for a calmer way to go about things. This could be leaving those thoughts that you had before behind and moving into a thought process that's a little bit more cohesive with your partner or with your mate. It could be even compromise with that. It's also going to be, I wondered if this card might come up when I started that conversation about the Six of Swords, but it might be the death of ego, of a thought process that you have that doesn't coincide with the future version of you. We all have thoughts about some things, like it could be something just as crazy as, remember when you were a kid and you hated peas and then suddenly an epiphany hits you and you decide you like them? That's kind of what the death card is. It's taking something that no longer serves you and gets rid of it and allows you to grow and to be a better person. If you look at this, it's the death of of your childlike behavior and and the foolishness that we exhibit when we are immature and younger. It's growing up. It's also the end of a cycle and starting something brand new. Three of Swords. This one coming up is a loss. There may have been something that has happened that you have had a loss in your life and in your family. This could be a relationship. It could be just hurt feelings, but this is belonging to you. This is your heart with the swords in it. I'm very sorry that you are going through such a level of hurt, because in here with this, it starts here with the Six of Swords and changing and feeling that you have to move on and to leave something behind. And that could have been with this Devil cards poking at you. There could have been addiction, that maybe some drug or alcohol abuse that might have been going on that just led you to the point where some of you just could not even look at it and you decided to move on, which brought about the ending of it and the heartache that you're going through now. So it was incredibly painful, and I see that that Three of Swords is almost at the part where it's happening now. It could be future, but it's, if it hasn't happened, it might be getting close. Not everyone is going to have those addictions issues that I mentioned here, but some of you might. Remember, this is a reading for everybody, not just for one person. So it's it's going to be different for everyone. Take what fits for you and don't try to make what doesn't fit. King of Wands is coming up next. The King of Wands is a leader. He's charismatic. He inspires other people, and he's very passionate. It could be also a sign of being active with your healing. You may be seeing some changes in how you're feeling. You might be starting to feel a little bit better. It's also about being passionate about things. Maybe your passion for life is starting to come back, and this Ace of Cups is a new love that's coming in for you. Judgment is here. Judgment comes in right at the end. It's an awakening. It's when the truth comes out. So it leads me to believe that for some of you, something happened where the truth came out about someone that was in your life, and you made that decision to walk away from future pain and more aches than you could ever count. Let's see, is that going to fall? Yeah. Let's see, Nine of Cups. It is definitely a gift from the universe. It doesn't feel like it now. Those usually don't, but they are here for us to help us to grow and to be better. If you needed a new couch, but you still had the old couch in the same position, would you go have the new couch delivered? You probably wouldn't. You would wait until that other one was moved out of the way before you brought in the new. And sometimes that tower moment and those movements have to happen for us to be able to bring in new things that are better for us and for our lives. So the Empress, she is nurturing the emotions. She is the creation. She's abundance. She's development, and she's fertility. So things are changing. Some of you may even be in the market for a new home, and possibly even having a new baby coming into your lives. That could be pretty awesome. Mind you, this is future, so the future still looks really good. You are in a healing process, but the home is still good. You're making plans to change your future, to move forward. And with the King of Wands, being clear and concise with what your ideas are. Page of Pentacles is coming up for you. It's kind of in the past. And Page of Pentacles is about learning a new way to do things, being motivated to grow, seeing a new way to do something and heading that direction just because it's a better, healthier place for you. The Moon. Keep on going. This is about perseverance, not knowing what's coming up, having a thick skin around you to protect yourself, but keep moving forward, because even though the moon is out now, the sun will be up in a few hours. So just push through, keep going, and make it to daylight where you can see your way. Make it in other words, make it to the sun where you can finally have some clarity about which path you need to take. Your outcome is the Eight of Swords. Through all of this, this has left you feeling a little bit less than everything. The negative self-talk is there. You don't feel good about yourself. Lower self-esteem, because this has really hit your soul pretty hard. We're not going to leave it on that. I cannot leave a card like that. Energy on the bottom is definitely another one of choice. It's the Two of Swords. It's a choice that needs to be made, but you're putting it off because it's a difficult decision to make, and not wanting to do it is leaving you just saying, well, I don't want to do it, so I just won't. Well, and the problem is just growing and getting bigger and bigger. So, Spirit, please clarify this Eight of Swords. And that is the Seven of Swords. Always feeling like you're on the defense. You've always got to stand your ground and have a boundary. And perhaps those boundaries might be something that might help you see things a little bit more clearly. Five of Pentacles is to clarify that as well, and that is feeling like you are left out in the cold in a situation. I'm not happy with that ending either. So let's go another one. And it is the Ten of Pentacles. It will lead you back to this Ten of Pentacles, and things will be okay. Financially, emotionally, you may be still doing some healing, but your finances are looking like they're going to be okay. Home is going to be okay. It's just these emotions and these feelings of not quite fitting in. And that, I would always blame the devil for that, because the devil is in the details, and it's that little detail of, maybe you aren't good enough, or maybe if you just have one more cupcake or one more beer, it'll numb your pain and you'll feel okay. These are the lies that the devil tells us, and those lies set us up to be in the position of the Eight of Swords, where we don't feel all that great about ourselves. But just so you know, Taurus, you are beautiful and you are valuable and necessary in this world for others. There are people who love you very much and deeply. All right, that's what I've got for you for the month of June, Taurus. Let's take a look and see what the oracle cards have for you. And we'll just grab one here. It's a ladybug, and it says, the ladybug is a herald of good fortune and gentle wishes fulfilled. Trust that luck is on your side and that harmony is being restored. I'll take that. So harmony is coming. It's not going to be this rough like this forever. Things do change. That is the one thing that we can be grateful for, is change is the consistent factor. Never stops. Gentle stability with the seahorse, and that is stillness can exist within motion. Balance forms through quiet grounding. So if you can, take some time to ground yourself. Go outside, walk around barefoot. It's so funny to me that we connect with the earth in such an energetic level, and we wear rubber-soled shoes everywhere we go. Kick off those shoes, get out there, get in touch with Mother Nature, with the Empress, and see if perhaps you can find some relief by turning that negative energy back into the earth again, where it gets transmuted back into the good stuff. All right, Taurus, thanks again for stopping by. I am grateful. Please hit the like and the subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next week.